right, folks. I just want to mention to you, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, the Music Fest will be back right here at the same place. At 1 o'clock for Joe, Nicole Henry, Joe De La Rosa, Naturally 7, and Ashanti. And it's brought to you by Olympus and Nokia. But right now, brought to you by one of the world's greatest jazz musicians, and the folks at Sony Legacy, and the folks at JNR, and the folks at WBGO. If you turn your attention to the screens here, it's just a taste of what comes out on September the 30th from Sony Legacy, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Miles Davis. Please see some of the documentary video on the screens right now.
On 2 days in the spring of 1959, after a string of critically acclaimed and successful albums, Miles Davis recorded what would become Kind of Blue. Nothing would ever be the same for jazz or for Miles Davis.
It is one of the single greatest achievements in recorded music.
It's a cornerstone record, not only for jazz, it's a cornerstone record for music.
Everybody knows Kind of Blue, and that's because they have heard enough songs from this disc. They just hear these images in their head, I think, of what this title means to them.
Sort of like, you know, the Bible in a way. You know, you just have one in your house. I think they had about 3 copies there. I got the records, you know, the album, real album.
There is one record, and we've all said it, but it's really true, that captures the essence of jazz. For a variety of reasons, it would have to be Kind of Blue.
When we did this Kind of Blue thing, I thought that was special too. But not as special as it's got to be. Yeah, I didn't expect it would be the top selling jazz record of all time.
Miles was the essence of hipness. The way he looked, the way he dressed, the way he played. Miles was Miles. You didn't have to say Miles Davis. You said Miles. And you knew who they were talking about, Miles. There was no one else named Miles. And there was no one else who did what Miles did in the way that he did it.
His music kind of represented who he had in the band.
Wynton Kelly was one piano player working in our band after Bill Evans had left. Then there were Cannonball Adderley, John Coltrane, Paul Chambers, and myself.
He would put people who played one style with people who would play another style, a different style, or maybe a contrasting style. Most people wouldn't dare do it because they figured that's not going to work. You know? But Miles would put these elements together because he would trust the spirit of the honesty of each of the musicians trying to figure out a way to make it work.
Miles really kind of talked to everybody and told everybody what to not do, not so much what to do. He never told anybody what to play.
One time I think he tried to tell me something about playing the drums, and I told him, let me play the drums. You know, that's how we knew each other. I could say that, but I get fired.
Miles's idea was that he wanted to capture the spirit of discovery in the music. So if you work it out so that everybody knows everything about the music, then you've gone past the spirit of discovery. He wants to capture discovering the music on the record.
The first complete performance of each thing is what you're hearing. If you can get that first verse take, then it's good enough. Generally, that's a real good one, and that may account for some of the successes out there. All of those takes are good.
There are so many landmark concepts that Miles employed on Kind of Blue, and it really set the stage for the music for the rest of the 20th century.
It was an atmosphere, it was a mood, it was something to swim in and to reflect in, and I think that's part of its enduring success.
Here's a record that I could recommend to anyone from any country, of any age. If you want to hear the spirit of jazz, listen to Kind of Blue.